What's going on, everybody? So today we're talking about WandaVision episode 5. So if you haven't watched it, make sure you go on Disney Plus and watch it, then come right back here. We gotta do the spoilers and breakdown for this very good episode. Marvel is on to something, and I'm loving it. Every episode progresses and it grabs my attention even more. So before we get to this video, make sure you subscribe, comment, share, and like. Let's get into it. So the first part of the show is Wanda and Vision trying to get the twins to sleep. Billy and Tommy, the new twins they have, that's going to be apparently a part of the Young Avengers. So they try to get them to sleep. Agnes comes over, and then she's like, "You trying to you trying to let me get them to go to sleep, or she's trying to help." So Vision says something like, "You know what? Don't worry about it," because he was thinking like all like a dad, oh, what did this happen? What did this happen? He was like, "Never mind, don't do it. I'll do it." So Agnes looks at Wanda and it's like, "Do you want me to take it from the top?" So it's a show. Something's going on, and you can feel the tension in certain ways in the episode because it's like a different camera feel. Like you can see the regular WandaVision, then you can see the Marvel camera. I don't know how to explain it, but you can see the different viewpoints and the different cameras, and you can feel the tension build up. So she's like, "Do you want to start from the top? Do you want yada yada yada?" Vision pulls Wanda and says, "Did you see that? Did you?" He's finally figuring out what's really going on. He's starting to get suspicious of everything. Wanda's trying to blow it off. Like, don't worry about it. She was just, she needs to sleep. Stuff like that. That happens. Vision starts to realize, what's really going on. So he's getting upset a little bit. So they had a little argument. Then the twins happen to just grow up to be toddlers, around age of 5, 6. While Agnes is right there. So Agnes seen the twins grow up, but she don't blows it off with oh, they grow up so fast, that kind of thing. So I'm like, she's onto something. She's gonna be a problem. So that happens, and like I said, it gets better from here. So the intro comes on like they do. They always have a different intro. But this one, it was like the comic book where Vision made his family. They had that kind of picture. I'll make sure to put it up when I edit. We get back to Rambo. We get back to, outside of the bubble of Westview. Rambo gets x-rayed. It's broke. You can see this pure white aura around her or in her. So basically that's her powers that she's getting. I believe her name is the Spectrum. She becomes the Spectrum. I believe that's the name. If not, I'll make sure to put the real name of her superhero name when I edit. So, Wu comes in, Dr. Lewis comes in. They talk about we need to do a briefing. They go to the briefing. They talk about how Wanda is a threat, and I don't know the dude. When somebody being a dick in the show, I just stopped paying attention to that character. I don't remember that name or nothing. But the head dude that was helping her get to Westview, I'll make sure to put a picture up there. So he's basically saying Wanda's terrorism. She's trying to start something, so on. But Rambo is really trying to protect her. She's really trying to, clear Wanda's name. So is Wu, because he's looking at the dude like, bro, chill. It's nothing like that. So apparently they try something else to get in contact with Wanda. Then we go back to Westview. So the twins brought a dog in the house, and the dog name, apparently they give it name Sparky, which is also in the comic book when Vision makes his family in the comic book. So Vision comes in. He talks about the dog, and then Agnes comes in because he knows that Agnes starts to come over, when something happens to the house. So they do that, and then they have a little discussion about when the kids can take care of the dogs. They said around age 10, so the twins grow to be the age of 10. Wanda also uses her power for the Agnes, but Agnes really doesn't see it. So she makes a dog collar. That's about it. What else happens? So we go back to outside the bubble of Westview. Rambo, Lewis, and Wu is discussing on how to get back into the bubble. So they're talking about aerospace engineers. So of course, Mr. Fantastic is an aerospace engineer. So that's a big nod to him. And she also texted that person. So it may be, Mr. Fantastic coming in the MCU. So that would be nice to see. That would be a big cameo. But I'm gonna be honest. I think he should get his own movie first before he gets this cameo. I think he should get his own movie first before he even do any specific cameos or get like a post credit scene. Um, I think that would be nice. So they're discussing about Wanda, how strong she is. They're basically saying she could have took Thanos by himself. I kind of believe it. I really do. I really think Wanda low key could have took Thanos. Like I don't think she really got a 1-on-1 with him. She did in Wakanda. She was holding him back, but she was taking care of Vision at the same time. So that was probably the little, handicap. So yeah, we really never got to see an actual 1-on-1 with Wanda and Thanos. And then they bring up Captain Marvel. So if you remember Captain Marvel, the movie, Monica was like the niece to Captain Marvel, and Monica says we don't talk about her. So I'm like, ooh, something happened out there. They had a falling out. So eventually, I'm pretty sure we're going to see what happened to that. What happened with her and Captain Marvel. I'm pretty sure in Captain Marvel 2, we may see Monica come in that movie too, or be a part of that movie. So then okay, now we're back in the bubble with Westview. So Vision is at work. He's working on a computer with his friend Norm, I think it is. Yeah, Norm. So they're working on a computer. They get an email from Sword talking about Wanda, talking about what's going on. And then all of a sudden, everybody's in the trance and they read the email out. So something's going on. Vision is finally realizing what's going on, what's happening. Then all of a sudden, he uses his mind trick thing. Boom. Brain going back to life or back to reality. Norm is panicking. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know what time it is. He doesn't know what, anything is. He's trying to get to his phone to contact his dad or his sister to talk about with his dad. He's panicking. He then says, you need to stop her. She's getting out of control. So basically, you know who it is. Wanda, Scarlet Witch. Vision needs to stop her. Then Vision puts him back so he can go back into the trance. He's figured everything out. He's starting to, get all the statistics of what he would call it since he's a computer. Then we're going to control. So after that, we get back to the WandaVision. We get back to Wanda and the twins. They trying to find a dog because I missed the big part. I'm sorry. So Sword, like I said, brought the drone in, and they tried to talk to Wanda. The dude, the dick or whatever, tried to shoot Wanda with a missile, something like that. Wanda comes out the bubble in her outfit, and now she has this strong Scandinavian accent or Russian accent. I'm sorry, I don't really know where she's. I think she's Scandinavia. But it's strong. Like it's no more Wanda. It's more Scarlet Witch now. Like she's serious. She's intimidating. I was scared because it was one part where they had like a camera on her, and like she had her red eyes low, and I was like, I quit. I'm not working for a Sword no more. That's it. I'm done. Especially working with her. I can't do it. No. But, she drags the drone out. She says, this is yours. They got guns on her. I'm talking about laser on 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 laser. She's talking her shit, right? She's talking about don't come in here with all that. This me. I don't care. Rambo comes up to the plate. Wanda, I know you're not trying to do this. And Wanda's like, she brought her little power out. She, flicking the wrist with her powers and stuff. She like, just leave me alone. That's it. I'm letting y'all live. Just leave me alone. All right. And then before she leaves, she did. I think this was the best scene of the show, but it was no good scene. But we'll get back to that at the end of the video. Like before she leaves, she pointed all the guns at the dude, Captain Lieutenant Dick or whatever. Walk back into the bubble. Her and Tommy and Billy try to go find the dog. Agnes has the dog and apparently ate the leaves, the asparagus leaves. I don't know what the leaves were called. Asparagus leaves. I don't know. Let me know. So dog dies. Then they get real deep, and like I said, you will know when the tension of the show gets like high tension because you can see a difference in the camera, and the difference in the camera, and it's very incredible how they can do that. And then they're talking about, can't you bring stuff like that? Can't you do that? And acting like you can. And apparently, they like, your brother. They're like, talking about Quicksilver. And yeah, that was also an important part. I'm sorry, I'm just going around. I was so excited with this episode. That's why I'm like scattered everywhere with these. And I even got notes in front of my face. So before this happens, before the jump comes, the twins talk about Quicksilver and Wanda talking about, yeah, he's far away. So apparently she didn't say he's dead, but he's far away. So I mean, of course that could have meant heaven or downstairs. But Quicksilver probably didn't go there because he said all those people. But she said he's far away, not dead. So what that means in Wanda world, that something is about to happen, and I was excited to see it, but we're gonna get to that. So then Vision pops up. We're back at the scene where they're talking about the dead people with the dog. I'll keep up now. Follow me. So they're talking about that. Then what happens? Okay, so we get back to the house. Vision's talking about excuse me. I need some water after this. Then he's saying, Wanda, you have to stop what you're doing. What we're going to do is, I'm going to be lost in the next one because you change up everything. Every time something happens, he's like, you need to let Norm go. You need to let these people go. Yada, yada, yada. Wanda says, we're not having none of that. She rolls the credits. I'm like, she rolling the credits on Vision? That's another sign of disrespect. Like, how you going to roll the credits on somebody? What? Roll the credits on me? Then Vision comes out the kitchen. Wanda's in the kitchen, in the living room. Vision's like, you need to stop this, Wanda. He flies up. Wanda's like, you never talk to me this way. She flies up. So I'm thinking, oh shit, something's about to go down. And I don't know what it's going to be, but something's about to go down. I don't know, they about to fight right now. But they had a little talk or whatever. But Vision's like, I don't know who I am. I don't know what's going on. I'm very passionate about this episode. Y'all can see how I'm getting the character Vision. But so they, de-escalate everything. They talking, Vision on his knee like, Wanda, you need to stop this. You need to tell me what's going on. And Wanda is so distraught. Like you can see it on her face, like she knows something like is bad, but she just wants to keep Vision and her family. And so, boom, 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 it's a knock on the door. Vision saying, oh, is that Agnes? And she's like, no, I didn't do it. You don't believe me. He's like, yeah, your statistics, I don't believe them right now. So, we get to the door, we open it, we get a back shot. Not like that, but we get a back shot. And we like, oh shit, who is this? We see a silver hair. Who else has silver hair in the MCU? Alright, it's not Silver Surfer, he bald headed. Like a cut G. But no, it's not him. It would have been real mouth dropping if it was Silver Surfer in a way, because shit, that's mean Galactus is near. But it's not. It is Evan Mother effing Peters, American Horror Story, Quicksilver. Alright? It is Evan Peters. Quicksilver. From Fox. Well, not the Fox. It's a new Quicksilver. It's like in MCU, you know what I mean? Because of the contract. Take that person, gift basket to Disney. That's what happened. We got Quicksilver in the MCU. Now, that's how the show ends. And I'm like, wow, it's Quicksilver. So you know what that means. It's more people on the way. So, it was a tweet that Scarlet Witch, I keep saying Scarlet Witch because I'm so excited. I really don't know the actress name right now. I will remember it for the next video. But she said, I think it was her that said, it's going to be a bigger cameo than Luke Skywalker and Mandalorian. And I'm like, what? There's going to be a bigger cameo than Luke Skywalker for the Mandalorian. So I'm thinking, hold on. Who could it be? Could it be Doctor Strange? But no, we already seen Doctor Strange. So it can't be that big. But it would lead up to WandaVision. Wanda and Doctor Strange in the Madness Multiverse. Nah, it can't be him. Mr. Fantastic? Because Rambo did take somebody, aerospace engineer. Could be him. But what if? Listen to me. I know, but listen to me. What if it is Professor X? Professor X. And he roll in on his wheelchair. He gets a back shot. We get a ball hit. It's James McAvoy. Or a different Professor X. Or it's probably James Stewart. Or, James Stewart. I think that's his name. But if we get a back shot of him rolling in, he's talking about, how can I help? Allstate. Like, what? He can talk to Wanda telepathically through the bubble, introducing the X-Men, just like that, because you got Professor X. So, if you do that, that cameo will break barriers, because we also know now that Professor X is in the MCU. That means Wolverine, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Mystique, Magneto is in the MCU. And we also know Colossus, Megasonic, Teenage Warhead, and Deadpool are already in there. So we're like, boom, Deadpool's in there. What? Or we can get a scene where Doctor Strange is fighting with Wanda, fighting Agnes, because she's supposed to be the next evil villain, the witch. I don't remember her name because I'm so excited. I keep saying that, but I am, because WandaVision is something. All right, so let's go get back to it. So I'm thinking they're fighting. She ended up seeing his Vision dead body. She collapsed. Boom. Big ass portal open. Big ass portal. They go through it. They fighting through it. Then all of a sudden, we're in the multiverse portals. Boom, boom, boom. Portal. And then we see a figure in the distance. A cloud that looks like Galactus. I said Galactus. You know how that was set up? The new villain in the MCU? Galactus. I repeat that. It could be him, or we get a Doctor Doom, Green Goblin, Norman Osborn. We can get an Andrew Garfield. We can get a Tobey Maguire. Or what if there's a new actor playing Tony Stark? But that'd be too much because we already seen Iron Man dead. We can't really do that. But we can see Chris Evans come back. He takes Wanda in captivity. But that is not Chris Evans. That is a clone of Captain America. And that is for Hydra. So that is the Hydra Captain America taking Wanda so they can start their own army with special people. Bro, think about it. A cameo bigger or on par with Luke Skywalker from The Mandalorian? So many options. So many options of what could it be. And if it's one of those, bro, I am the best prediction person for MCU and DC universe. That's all I gotta say. But other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I can't wait for episode 6. Make sure to leave a comment. Also, hit that subscribe button. It's right there. Hit that subscribe button. More videos on the way. More content on the way. More everything on the way. Until next time, peace.